Someone asked a question that if everyone is a leader, then who is going to follow? What do you think? And they also asked, why are there so many trainings on how to become leaders and there are no much trainings on how to become followers? According to them, this is the reason why people disrespect their leaders or disrespect their supervisors, are unable to work with others to achieve a common goal. So I'll throw the question back to you. What do you think? If everyone is a leader, who is going to follow? Please drop your answers in the comments below. If I'm to answer this, I'll say that there is a problem with the question. If everyone is a leader, then who is going to follow? Because the assumption, like Dr. Monroe always says, is that leadership is about people following you, but it's not necessarily the case unless we are talking of society just as a global social group or revolutionary group where there is the leader of the revolution or the ideology and everyone else is following them to the ideology. But thank God that's not the case. In effect, the word lead is a verb. It means to take from one place to another, to improve, to enhance, to bring out the full potential in, to maximize the capacity of. So if we are talking of leaders, we have to think in terms of two things: the context and the party is concerned. Take for example, Nelson Mandela was a great leader. What is his context? His context is politics, administration, diplomacy. So he is a leader in that field, in that context. And the parties involved is him and his fellow citizens, which in this case could be his party members. Then we can talk of them being his followers, because he has shared a dream of the kind of future and country he wants them to build, and so they are following him to build that. But if you take another example, a medical doctor or a specialist, maybe with 30 years of experience in the field of medicine, they are a leader in that field. Now, the second party could be their clients. Now, their clients are not followers. They are not trying to become specialists. So they are a leader in the context of medicine towards their clients who are just clients. But if you take the context of the medical association, then before their colleagues who are aspiring to be like them, or the younger generation of physicians coming up, to them, that particular specialist is a leader while they are followers following in their footsteps. So you see context and party involved. Now, if you take Nelson Mandela, a leader in the context of politics and diplomacy, and put him in the context of medicine, he automatically no longer becomes a leader. So in the medical association, you put him there, that specialist is a leader over him because he has no clue of what's going on there. This person has mastered their gifts in medicine. So in front of Nelson Mandela, they are a leader. And if you take this specialist into politics and diplomacy, the same thing applies. In front of Nelson Mandela in politics and diplomacy, they have no chance. Nelson Mandela becomes the leader. If they try to be like him, then they are the follower. So when we talk of a leader, it doesn't automatically mean there is a follower. If you're a leader in writing, then the clients that enjoy your work, they are the people you are called to serve. They are not necessarily your followers. They don't aspire to write like you. Now, if you want to talk of having followers, they could be the people who aspire to write like you. So they are following in your footsteps. So we can say if everyone is a leader, then who is going to follow? Because everyone can be a leader in a specific context, and that in no way affects another person's leadership in their own specific context. So we are all leaders, and in a different field we could be followers or simply clients or people who are being served by the leader and their gifts. So I'll conclude by quoting Miles Monroe: everyone is a leader in a specific area of gifting. So don't worry about following. There is always going to be the next generation aspiring to perform as good and if not better than the previous generation. Then they could be followers, but those are even very few. Your focus that should drive you to become a leader is the clients, the people you have to serve with your gift. They have no interest in becoming like you. They are just hoping and praying that you don't rob them of your leadership gift and take it to the grave. But as for the part of insubordination towards leadership or authority, that really has nothing to do with leadership or followership, because as a matter of fact, everyone is born a follower. From day one, you're a baby. You have no say in the kind of water you're bathing or the kind of clothes you are given to wear. Your parents and the people around you decide all of that. Once the school you go to, the choices you make until you become an adult, then you cease being a follower in that aspect of life and start taking responsibility for your own lives. So for people to follow their leaders more, they just need to perhaps learn how to be team players, learn how to submit to authority. And basically, if that happens, it's not about because there needs to be a training on followership. They're already born followers. They just need to review their relationship towards authority, which of course will probably not be something starting then. Disrespect or disregard for authority starts at a very early age. So I challenge you, don't give any excuse as not to develop your gift to become a leader. There will always be followers. So rise up and lead. So that's our time. I hope you learned something in this short video. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to this channel. I am 𝐄𝐕𝐄𝐑𝐃𝐄𝐍𝐄 from Wisdom for Dominion. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.